Hello friends, and welcome to today's video. Today's video topic is one that I get asked about quite often, and that is, how did I start in the ICU as a brand new nurse? I know that new nurses working in the ICU right out of nursing school can be a very controversial topic, but it's something that I did and something that I know a lot of nursing students are interested in learning more about. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I landed my job in the ICU as a new nurse, how I prepared for the interview, and my advice to any prospective ICU nurses that I think might be helpful. That's the sound of my dog drinking water. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up and click subscribe so you could follow along with more of my nursing videos. So, let's get into it. If you want to get a job in the ICU right out of nursing school, you want to make sure that you look like the ideal candidate for the job. So this starts in your grades, in your resume, and in your letters of recommendation. Having good grades in nursing school shows that you're serious, smart, and dedicated. Those are all qualities that potential jobs and potential employers are interested in seeing. Without having prior nursing experience, you have to rely on selling yourself as someone who's professional, level-headed, and someone who can think critically. Try to incorporate these qualities into your resume and find people to write your letters of recommendation who you trust to make you look stellar on paper. If you've applied for an ICU position and you're invited for an interview, start preparing immediately. Do some research on what ICU nurses do and what qualities make a good ICU nurse. I think one of the most important things is knowing why you want to be an ICU nurse. Are you interested in working with ventilated patients? Or is this going to be a stepping stone to help you further your career by being, a nurse practitioner in the future or a CRNA? Answer some practice interview questions and come up with examples of scenarios that show that you would be a really good candidate for the job. When I got a call that I had an interview for the ICU position, I was super nervous. But I spent a lot of time preparing, researching, so that way when I went in for my interview, I felt confident and ready for the interview. And still a little bit nervous. My first piece of advice is to start applying to jobs early because there may be limited openings for the position that you want. I actually interviewed for my nursing job during my second to last semester of nursing school, and I was hired contingent upon passing the NCLEX. Also, if you can, try to get your practicum in an ICU. I've heard of many students who actually got job offers while they were in nursing school doing their practicum from that unit that they were doing their practicum with. So if you can do your practicum on a unit that you want to work on, that's a great way to get your foot in the door. But if you don't end up having the opportunity to do your practicum in an ICU, it's not a deal breaker. I did not get to do my practicum in an ICU, and I still got hired for the job that I wanted. Okay, so a quick recap. To help get an interview, make sure you get good grades in nursing school, have a nice, organized resume, and choose people to write your letters of recommendation that you trust to make you look really good on paper. Once you have an interview, spend some time doing practice interview questions and being able to come up with scenarios and examples for the interview of reasons why you would be a great ICU nurse. Finally, start applying early and see if you can do your practicum in an ICU to help improve your chances of getting into that ICU job. I hope you all found this video helpful, and if you're looking for some advice on how to survive your first year as a nurse, check out my book, ICU, A Survival Guide for New Nurses. It's available on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description box down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.